If somebody says they are giving me $40,000, I sign them to God. $40,000, I give you to God. What I said in the beginning, they say I should not say it again. But what I said in the beginning is that if I collected 40,000, if I cross the road, may I die. If you say I've collected and I've not collected, may you die with blood in your mouth. If you are a retiree this morning, you are 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 78, whatever it is. You are taking your bath to go and block a young person from working. God has seen you. My bite is that let the retirees go. And since I started, I've seen so many of them honorably pulling out. We respect you for that. Those who are staying on, I say, I wanted to mention your names today and put out the pictures. But I'm hastening slowly because yesterday one of my priests called me and said, more tuition. I'm giving you small allowance. Because I have your letters that are giving you contract extensions. Some of you have even done more than the constitutionally allowed 5 years and you are still staying on. What kind of evil spirit is that? Your children and grandchildren can't find work to do. You have served your nation for 30 years and more, and you are still staying on. Danny, show me the result of, I sent you a picture. The young people cannot find jobs today. Yesterday I went to the National Theatre. Latif Abubakar, thank you very much. He celebrated me at his play. The young girls are now doing what they call hookup. And you're wondering why HIV is up. They are doing hookup. You don't know what hookup is. They are doing hookup. They are selling themselves chips to men to sleep with them. Hookup. Plain daylight prostitution. That's what they are doing. Hookup. They have put a price tag to it. I'll show you very, very soon. And you'll be disappointed. Small girls. They're doing hookup. If you have a daughter and sometimes she's in the university, you don't know, they are doing hookup. They are hooking themselves up. Hookup. There's no job for the young people to do. This is it. Their name is there. I know the name. It says Ohima. I said Ohima. Hookup service. Full night, 170 Ghana with BJ, not broadcast journalism. Half night, 100 Ghana with BJ. Short time, 80 Ghana. Sex video call, 60 Ghana per hour. 30 Ghana per 30 minutes. Account number. That's the number. Hookup. This is a young lady. Well, take note. As it take note, half payment for booking fee for client to sign on purchase a medication and for transport. What medication? Okoto postino. Hookup. So I say, let the retirees go and let the young grow. I have no business and problem if the retirees are now, board chairman or they are consultants from afar. When the retirees start fighting with young people over jobs, people who have lived longer than Ghana, they are almost close to 100, and they are fighting with young people over the same jobs that young people cannot find, it's a problem. Hookup. That's what the girls are doing now. Hookup. They are selling hookup. They don't know who it is. They don't know where they come from. They are just sleeping with anybody and anything who can afford. So if you are 170 Ghana, you can sleep with her the whole night. That's the problem. If you have 170 Ghana, it's the whole night. If you have 100 Ghana, some part of the night. This is what we have become. The AIDS Commission is screaming, hey, HIV is going high. This is the problem. This is where it comes from. This is where it comes from. They can't find you. You think that if they had a biscuit factory working somewhere like I did many, many years ago after secondary school, I worked at Gabiko Biscuit Factory, you would have people like this roaming the streets. You think you had factories going up and government has stuck to it, one district, one factory, one village, one dance, so-called slogans. We would not have had situations like this. One district, one factory. Where are the factories? They say, we have done this. And you go and pick somebody's factory, do paint, talk. The young people cannot find jobs to do. And instead of that, you are giving old people jobs to do. People who have finished, they are on their pension. Then you give them contract extension, retention. What is that? What is that? I'm so livid because every now and then you get people walk up to you and ask you those questions. And people ask you for money. It's sad. Young people. I have mates who, the last time somebody told me, one of my producers at 3FM told me that one of my mates who I did an MA with that GIJ, walked up to him and said he was working in a fitting shop as an apprentice. Now he's just looking for an internship space. An MA graduate. That's the situation. People have completed their school, they have done national service, they have done their licensure, they are not getting. Then you go and pick retirees and you give them contract extension. A brigade of old people. I'm not anti-age. I say if they are board chairmen or if they are consultants from afar, I don't have a problem. Where they have choked the top and they are not allowing young people to enter and they are blocking the chances of young people, is an evil spirit. We need to fire them. We need to fire them because when you were 28, you were 32, you were 31, you were 27, you were 25, you had a job. You have stayed on that job. Somebody has stayed on the job since 1982. Is still staying on the job. What is wrong with us? 1982, 1987, 1985, you still want to stay on. What kind of evil spirit is that? What has possessed you? That you see your children, and then when you go to church, they call you big man, big man, big man, big man. You are not even ashamed of yourself, big woman. You're not ashamed of yourself. I need you to renew your mind, reset it, factory settings. Restore factory settings today. The young people can't find jobs. You are part of the NAPCO people, their problem. You are part of it. You are part of youth in afforestation. You are part of it. And you see, the young people join those schemes because they can't find the regular jobs. If we had 6,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 of you, all old people leave those places. We'll have 10,000 freshmen enter the jobs. Whether it's immigration, whether it's fire service, whether it's police, whether it's army, whether it's nursing, whether it's medicine, they will enter. Teaching, they will enter. But you are there. By your own champion, you can't go. They say meeting, you can't go. You are tired. Your legs, your limbs are weak and feeble. But you still will stay there. And you watch your children, they come and go, they drop application. You put it and put it in the bin. God is watching you. I said this morning, if you have any conscience, after serving your nation for all that while, if you have any conscience on this my birthday, you will honorably leave. I said, let the retirees go. You yourself will go. And I will stay on this one until all of you have gone. I said, today I wasn't going to put anybody's picture of a letter out. In the past 2 weeks, I've done it. Tomorrow, I will resume fresh. I will put all of you, all those who got contract extension for President Akufo-Addo. Some of you who lobby and take your chiefs there to go and beg, I will put all your names there. I will mention you. Those of you who are in the private sector who are also blocking children, I will mention you. I will mention you. Because the young people of this country must be able to survive, must be able to fend for themselves, must be able to take care of their inheritance. And I say, in wrapping up, if somebody says they are giving me $40,000, I sign them to God. $40,000, I give you to God. What I said in the beginning, they say I should not say it again. But what I said in the beginning is that if I collected 40,000, if I cross the road, may I die. If you say I've collected and I've not collected, may you die with blood in your mouth. Good morning.